Good morning. The Blue Wizard has arrived. It is Thursday. Someone commented on one of my videos. They're like, "Look, it's a Blue Wizard," and I'm like, "What?" I didn't get it for like. It took me a little while, and then I'm like, "Oh, it's because I'm wearing all blue." And then I realized that there's an emoji that's a blue wizard, and I'm like, "Oh, interesting. Is that racist? No, it probably isn't racist." Sometimes you get hit with racism that's just funny or that makes you think, and then you're like, "Is that racist?" I don't think the Blue Wizard one is, but made me question it. And then there was one time I was playing Rocket League. I don't know if you guys know Rocket League, a friggin' race car game, and some guy commented in chat, and he's like, "Yo, you must be really good at demolitions." And I thought he was just making fun of me because I sucked. And he's like, and I'm like, "No, I feel like I'm pretty average at demolitions." And then I like took a minute to trigger. Like a minute later, like, "Oh, that's what he's saying," because demolitions mean you blow up the other car, and he's trying to say I'm a terrorist who blows things up. And then I was like, "Oh, that was kind of witty. I won't lie, made me laugh, but it's still a little race." Anyways, on a whole different note, man. One thing I realized with kids, man, one of the trickiest parts, I won't say it's the trickiest part, because with kids, I can say that for every little thing. One tricky thing that I've experienced with kids lately is finding that baseline of, are they respecting authority, to challenge authority? Because obviously, when they're young, you're their authority, then school, and then government and life. And you want them to respect authority, but you don't want them to completely kneel down to authority. So you can't just like forcefully tell them to do stuff, but you want them to do stuff. And now I'm at like, my kids are hitting me with that no so aggressively. It's like, do this. No. Well, okay. And then you get frustrated. You're like, shit, man, I miss the good old days of when parents could beat their kids into submission and make them do stuff. But at the same time, you want your kid to challenge you on certain things. But you want them to listen. Like, where do you find that fine line? And how do you deal with them saying no all the time? I'm at that point where I'm like, well, if you say no to this, you can't have this. And they're like, no, I don't want it. I'm like, well, that ruins and completely destroys it. But I'm like, I guess you don't want this either. And until eventually I'll just empty out the entire friggin' playroom of all their toys. I'm like, well, now you have no toys. And they're like, fine. And I'm like, I don't even know where to put this bag of toys I bought you that I spent so much money on that I'm now not letting you play with. Wild. Anyways, man, y'all have a great day. Take till the next one. Peace.